Hello everyone, welcome back to SuMyPyLab with another very interesting lesson on working with MySQL Database, Pandas DataFrame and CSV files. In this lesson we will learn how to import CSV data into MySQL table with the help of SQLAlchemy and Pandas DataFrame. We will also learn how to read MySQL table into Pandas DataFrame and then write this data frame to a CSV file. We will first read the CSV file into a Pandas DataFrame. Then we will move this data frame into a MySQL table. Then again, we will read the MySQL table into a Pandas data frame. Then after processing the data frame, with additional fields and ordering, we will create another CSV file with processed data. First, CSV to MySQL, then, MySQL to CSV. So, without further delay, let's begin. This is the content of our CSV file, marks.csv. Various fields are ID, Subject 1, Subject 2, Subject 3, and Viva Voce. In this example, we will use the exam database. Currently the database has no tables. We will create a table and import these data. So, let's start coding in Python. First import the required modules, Pandas and SQLAlchemy. Now let's define our connection string. This string will be used to establish a connection to the MySQL server. If the connection string is not clear to you, then please watch the video as shown on the I button for more details. Now we will create a database engine object with the above connection string. Now let's create a Pandas data frame using the contents of the marks.csv file. Let's display the first 10 rows of the data frame. As we can see, the contents of the data frame is in accordance with the contents of the file. Now we can write the contents of the data frame to a MySQL table using the pandas_SQL function. We are supplying a number of arguments to the to_SQL function such as database engine, table name, what action will be taken if the table already exists, and whether the index values will be considered. Here the MySQL table name is result, the rows will be appended if the table exists, and the index values will not be considered as a column. Here the table name is result and the database is exam. As of now, the database exam exists but the table result does not. Now let's run the code and check the output. Let's check whether the table, result is created or not. And here is the table, result. So, our code is working. The various fields of the table are as per our data frame. The data frame headers are used as the field names. As all the columns of the data frame are numeric, big int is used as the data type for the fields. Let's display just 10 records from the table. Look, we have successfully loaded the data frame into MySQL table. The rows of the table are as per the rows of the data frame. This is our complete code for loading CSV file into MySQL table. Just a few lines of code and our job is done. Isn't it interesting? Indeed, it is. This is the beauty of Python. Our first part is complete. Now we will move to our next part, that is, saving the records of a MySQL table into a CSV file. So, let's create another Python script for this purpose. Just copy-paste the codes for connecting to the MySQL server from our first script file. Now we will use the pandas read_SQL function for executing a SQL select query. The arguments passed to the function is a SQL query and the database connection engine. We have got our data frame, df. Now we will add one more column, total marks, to the data frame df. Total marks is calculated by adding the marks obtained in the 3 subject and viva voce. Let's display the column names of the modified data frame. These are the column names. Now let's sort the data frame in ascending order of total marks obtained. Let's display the top 10 records of the newly modified data frame. The rows are now ordered in descending order of total marks. Now, finally, let's save the data frame in a file, results.csv. We don't want the index values to be saved. Let's run the code and check the output. Look here, we have got our new CSV file, results.csv. The contents of the CSV file is as shown on the screen. This is our complete code for reading MySQL table to a data frame and finally writing the data frame in CSV file. Hope that you have enjoyed the lesson and learned something from it. If you really liked it, then please don't forget to hit the like button. Also, please subscribe the channel for more such useful lessons if not already subscribed. Your valuable comment is appreciated. Let me finish here. Have a nice day, bye.